Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS. Peace, honor, and respect to you brothers that's out there laboring, edifying, rightly dividing the word in truth and sincerity. And shalom to you believers out there at the Aki and Wa Akwas. Just something real quick before I go into work, just doing something in the spirit, just thinking. I was listening to a brother lesson, just thinking about how, man, we got these promises coming to us. And we always got to keep our mind on the prize. And the prize is the kingdom of heaven. All right? The prize is the kingdom of heaven. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me get this. What's that, Matthew, I believe? Let me go back up. Bear with me 1 second. All right. Gotta keep our mind on the prize. What is that? Yup. Oh, Matthew 6. Let me see. That's the NLT. We can get in. Okay, so Matthew 6, it says what? But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you. So we ought to seek the kingdom first, man. And, ultimately we go through ups and downs, but the Lord will provide. Your bills are going to be taken care of. Food, clothes, raiment. You might not have all the things that you want, but you will have all the things that you need, And we got to keep our mind. Matter of fact, let me get another one. Let's get this. Ecclesiastes, what is that? Let me see. Is that 39? Yep. Ecclesiasticus 39:1, it says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. Okay? And that's what we got to keep our mind on. We got to keep our mind on these prophecies. We got to keep our mind on the kingdom. Keep our mind off bullshit. I know sometimes it's hard. Family can come to you with some friends. Just life in general. And we got to attend to life in general, because day by day we got to go to work, pay bills, and we got, brothers and sisters have kids and things of that nature, husbands and wives. But we know, hey, we ain't punching in the air, like Apostle Paul said, okay? We got to run this race with intent. And again, we got promises coming. Let's go to Genesis 15. We got to keep our mind on, because we in the curses right now, and we almost done. It's like akin to if you in jail, you was given 30 years, okay, and you done did most of that time. You hear your release date is coming soon. Now, in our case, we don't know when, but we know it's coming soon. So when you go to Genesis 15 and you go to Genesis 15. In 18, it says, in the same day the Lord made a covenant with Abraham, saying, unto thy seed have I given this land from the river of Egypt. Okay, that's the Nile. I have given this land from the river of Egypt into the great river, the river Euphrates. So that's what we got coming, man. Okay, and them heathens in our land, they have a small portion of our land, even though they in our land. But see, this is right here what we gonna have coming. We got the whole world coming though. But Jerusalem gonna be the capital. But our land that was given to us, as you can see right here, you see the Nile, all right, flowing all the way down past Djibouti, almost really into Ethiopia, all the way to Iraq, man, up almost through there by Turkey. All of Saudi Arabia. Well, we gonna call it Arabia because the Saudis is the family that put their name on it. It's Arabia, man. That's all our land too. All them heathens is in our land, but the Lord is about to get them up out of there. And this is what we got coming, brothers and sisters. But we got the whole world coming, and we got other planets coming as well. But this is the promise that was given to Abraham. Nah, it just didn't stop at Abraham, because when you go to Genesis 35, because you know these other nations love to talk about Abraham, which, hey, that was our forefather. But it passed on. Let's get it. Genesis 35, and let's see where we at. Nope. I got it somewhere. I had it saved because I knew this was gonna happen. Yep. Genesis 35, starting at verse 12. No, I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, And the Most High said unto him, Thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called Jacob called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. And the Most High said unto him, I am the Most High Almighty, Alashadra, you know. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee. Okay. And kings shall come out of thy loins, man. Okay. And in the kingdom, we gonna be kings, and we already know kings came out of Jacob. Okay. We already know that. Some of the greatest kings to ever walk the planet. Okay. So it said, kings shall come out of thy loins, and the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac. See, it just didn't stop at Abraham to you other nations. All right. But for us, you know, this is what's coming to us, man. It was passed down to Abraham, then to Isaac. And what do it say? To thee I will give it, and to thy seed after thee I will give the land. What land? This land right here. The land we just looked at. Okay? This is the land that was promised to Abraham, Isaac, then Jacob. Then it fell on the 12 sons, all the way down to me and you. Okay? So these things can't be ignored, man. And we got to remember that, you know, we at the end of Esau, his kingdom, man, his era. And we can tell because the Lord already told us. He gave us the signs. We see the earthquakes happening in diverse places. We see the pestilence. We see the wars and the rumors of wars. We see all of these things happening. We see the MOTB knocking at the door. We see Jacob trouble looming. We see the famines. We see all of these things, man. Okay? And we got the promises coming. Let me get something real quick. Let me get this in Isaiah 14, something real quick. Isaiah 14, starting at verse 1, it says, For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel. See? The Lord will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel. Matter of fact, let's hold that. Let's get, what's that, Malachi? Where's that Malachi 3? I might have went to the wrong. Let me try Malachi 3. Yep, Malachi 3 and 6, it says, For I'm the Lord, I change not, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Right, so we have been in captivity after captivity all the way up to now. We've been a people that's been cursed, downtrodden. Look at our condition, but the Lord don't change. That's why we haven't been totally destroyed and obliterated, and that's why we still have the promises coming. Vocab, okay, and whoever else think like Vocab or think the rest of these nations, Esau, can be saved. And the rest of these nations, no, the Lord don't change. That's why these promises still coming to us. Because if the Lord changed, then guess what? The promises will go to everybody. Then that means the Lord would have been like, you know what? I did promise Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and the 12 sons, but now everybody can get down with the kingdom. No, that's not so. So Isaiah 14 and 1 again, For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in their land. See, we gonna possess these heathens in our land, man. Like they possessed us Well, they possessed us in our land because you got Reuben and Gad that was over here. And all the 12 tribes, we was pressed together over here in America, as well as in the islands in South America. But we gonna oppress them in our land, because the Israelites, for the Israelites' sakes, the world was made. Okay, and verse 2 again, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So the Lord ain't changed up on this, man. The Lord ain't said, nah, I put the spirit on Isaiah to, say this and write this down and people to document this, but I changed my mind. Okay? Nah. This is a promise, man, that we gonna have servants, handmaids. Okay? Even the Israelite woman. All right? The Israelite man and woman will have servants and handmaids. The Israelite man will be a king and a priest and a ruler. And he will have dominion. Not only he will have his own little dominion, but he gonna have dominion over his family. Okay? It ain't gonna be the woman over the man, man. And the woman she gonna love it, man. Our women is gonna love us again, because we gonna be in rulership and power. Okay? We gonna love each other again, as far as being brothers, man. We not gonna have that evil eye. These are promises. That's you know what I'm saying? That was in the curse, but when the curse is snatched off of us, we gonna have love for each other again, man. That's the promises, man. But I just wanted to put that out there. I'm about to go ahead and go to work. Lord willing, this is edifying and uplifting to the next lesson. Shalom.